Yeah, and now it's streaming live. Yes. Now you can go to the full screen. Okay, let me go to the YouTube species channel. Yes, we are live.
Okay. 10 minutes. So yes, you're at the right place if you're looking for EvoStar, but we'll wait another 2-3 minutes to allow latecomers to arrive. Okay, I guess it's time to start now. Welcome everybody to this 24th edition of EvoStar conferences. I would have liked to say welcome to Sevilla, but as you know, this was not possible again this year. But first, for those who don't know me, I am Marc Schoenauer. I'm a researcher at INRIA, France, and I'm also president of the Species Society. Species meaning Society for the Promotion of Evolutionary Computation in Europe and surroundings. Of course, surroundings mean the whole world, and today we're not in Sevilla, but we are everywhere, anywhere on Earth, or everywhere on Earth, should I say. So well, it's 9 o'clock Western European time. It's 8 o'clock in Portugal, UK, and much earlier in America, and much later in Australia and Asia. Anyway, so again, there are always some newcomers, and so I want to remind you what EvoStar has become along the years. So EvoStar is a set of 4 conferences. Starting back in 1998 with the first EuroGP conference, which was a workshop at that time. And so it's the 24th EuroGP conference. I will not read the names of all the chairs of the conference that you see on the screen, but in red, thank them all for helping organizing this. So we have Evo Applications, which in fact is a set of different special sessions. Groups by topic, as you will see in the program. There's EvoCop, European Evolutionary Computation Conference, which is already in the 21st edition. EvoMusArt, about computer intelligence in music, sound art, and design. And not really a conference, but the late-breaking abstracts that allow people to present very recent results without any reviewing, just to announce what they've been doing. So these 4 conferences plus Evo LBA will take place now during 2.5 days, live, using Zoom and other media that I will detail. We have the great honor to have 2 great keynote speakers. The first one usually is right after the opening, but because we welcome Darrell Whitley from Colorado, far west of the US. The keynote will take place today at 5 p.m., 17 hours European time. And Darrell will talk about the combination, parallelism, and the future of combinatorial evolutionary computation. And the second keynote will take place, as usual, before the closing. And it's Susana Manrubia from Spain, how the architecture of hyper-astronomically large genotype spaces shapes evolutionary dynamics. And like this opening session, these keynotes will be live streamed on Spaces YouTube channel. Of course, Spaces YouTube channel is the channel you should stay tuned with during this conference and even after the conference, because as I will make it clear, all the sessions with author permission will be recorded and then posted on YouTube channel. Of course, the first URL you should remember is EvoStar.org, where you have the program and you can have links to everything. Okay, now about everything. Regular sessions, we have 3 parallel sessions that will take place in 3 different rooms, Zoom rooms, A, B, and C. Everything is linked from the program that you find on EvoStar.org. Please, when you attend the sessions, and of course, unless you are asking a question, keep your video and mic off to avoid the noise and bandwidth issues. Now you will receive, and you should have received this morning, passwords, one for each room, and you need also somebody to let you in the room. The questions, well, depending on the chair of the session, either in the chat or just raise hand in Zoom. You should know how to raise hand in Zoom now. It's been 1 year we are all Zooming around. So you can ask questions as usual. And as I already said, all the sessions will be recorded, provided the authors consent to recording. And everything will be available on Spaces YouTube channel. And of course, last year's videos are already there, and you can have take a look at last year's videos. Now the closing session will be on a Friday, right after the keynote, as already said. So from 1 to 1:30, and it's another room that will be announced later. Okay, now last year we organized the live conference in a hurry, because when we prepared it, we had no clue about the virus, and then we kept hoping we could do it live. So when it became obvious we had to go virtual, okay, it was a kind of a rush. This year we tried to improve on last year's experience. The same thing is used for the sessions, but we're trying a new way to do networking and poster sessions. The poster last year were a bit hectic, using the GatherTown tool platform. So you probably used it already. All instructions are in the program, linked in the website from the program, and you have the URL here, but again, it's also in the program. The only thing we cannot offer is beer, so you have to take care of this yourself. But nobody will watch you drinking your beer. Okay, now during this session, so tonight from 6 to 8, there is a vote. There will be a vote for the best student poster, and you will need a token that you should have received already. You can tweet using these hashtags about the posters. Now the GatherTown or Gather rooms will in fact be opened during the whole conference. So you can meet a few people there without any permission. The only thing is that it will be open with the free version of GatherTown, limited to 25 people. However, it can be increased, we are ready to pay for that, to any number of people. If we monitor this and watch that there are really too many people in GatherTown, we will then increase the license. For tonight, it's increased to 150 people, and we'll see if more show up, we will increase it as needed. There is a special networking session on Friday early morning for Europe, sorry. So where you can also go there and network and maybe watch the posters if they're still hang up. Okay, now so a few statistics. Now here are the submission statistics. So there were 213 submissions plus 11 late-breaking abstracts that were all accepted. The abstracts, not the submissions, and 84 accepted long talks and 29 for short talks. All the details are in the program, including a list of accepted papers on the website. So you have the figures here. I will not read them in detail. You can find these slides also on the website soon. Now the record attendance is 234, and I say plus because every moment there is a new registration, so probably this is already a bit outdated. So that's a success, probably also because it's online and not so expensive, I guess. So, oops, yes. Now, like every year, we have Best Paper Awards. So each conference has a Best Paper Award. So EvoGP, EvoCop, EvoMozart, and EvoApps. There will be a single session presenting all the nominees. It's marked with a star in the program. And at the end of the session, you have to vote in Zoom, directly in Zoom. And of course, the result will be announced with warm cheers that nobody can hear during the closing session. Something special to watch for also is the outstanding students. Now they are listed on the website, and they are the students who are main author of a paper who got an average of 2 or more during the review process. So 23 of them this year. About the students, excuse me. Now, of course, you're all invited together in Gathertown for networking, but I want to insist on the Species Scholarship. This was introduced last year. So Species offers scholarships that are 3 months of 900 euros per month money for organizing a stay of a student into a host institution, some sort of internship. So we are still accepting candidates both on the host and the student application. And there is a ad hoc committee, and I want to thank Christine Darges for chairing this and organizing all this, who will choose and retain the best. And the only constraint is that you have to submit a paper to the next EvoStar. And then, of course, if you're accepted, the registration fees are waived for the student that next EvoStar. Last year, there were 6 scholarships. Whether we planned 3, but there were really so many good candidates with scholarships. Unfortunately, because of the virus, only 3 could start on time or almost on time, and 3 will in fact start very soon. In theory, when we planned this, it was supposed to start in August at the latest, but of course this was being delayed. And there is one paper this year that resulted from such a scholarship. One that was rejected and one that is late and will be submitted to next EvoStar. So apply both as institution and as a student. Well, no, not the same people, of course, but you can apply and try to match what the institution wants with what the students is willing to do. Now, a novelty this year is about a journal. There are some topical issues of Springer Nature, partnership between Species and Springer Nature that is chaired by, edited by Anniko Eckart. So thank you, Anniko, for this. And it's about they're not called special issues, but topical issues. But okay, it's really nearly the same. And one is already in press. It's again late because of many unforeseen issues, including the virus, but it's called Evolution, the New AI Revolution. And in each of these sessions, we're trying to have 1 or 2 top-notch papers by top-notch researchers, plus, of course, contributed issues that will be asked to EvoStar authors, but not limited to EvoStar authors. Anybody can submit a paper. And there will be a next with Darrell Whitley about evolutionary combinatorial optimization, hopefully coming soon. Now, last but not least, that after the closing session, so outside of the conference, but still important for the conference, is the Species Annual General Meeting. Species is a non-profit organization according to French law, and you have to have a yearly general meeting. Yes, sorry, and if you register to EvoStar, you're entitled to be a member of Species. Of course, nobody can force you to be a member of Species, but you are, if you wish, a member of Species. And we are always in need for energy, enthusiasm, and manpower or woman power to do, and creative ideas also to improve what we can bring to the community in Europe and surroundings, of course. So this AGM will take place on Friday after lunch. So the session, the closing session ends at 1:30, and so at 2:30 European time, West European time, will be the AGM. And now, many, many thanks to, of course, all the chairs are already named, and the organizers of events and the scholarship journal and the like, but most particularly to the EvoStar e-task force. So we probably all received an email from, or sent an email to Anna, who is coordinator of the whole series of events. Francisco is doing the web and the Gather Town surroundings. Nuno is taking care of EasyChair, but he's also, more importantly, what I call the e-angel, sitting in the background and making sure everything goes right with e-things. And Iñaki is taking care of all the videos and all the multimedia thing, and you probably sent your videos, and he's already handled it. Okay, thank you deeply to all of you. And that's it. So now it's time to go to the first session. Maybe if there's one or two questions, I don't see the YouTube chat, but if somebody sees some questions there, I'm not sure how to manage this. Otherwise, I will just close this. Okay. So thank you very much. Enjoy the conference. Have a nice 2 days and a half. See you around, well, tonight at the poster session. And anytime in the Gather Town or in other sessions of the room A, B, and C. Okay, farewell, see you soon. Just checking, no question. I will stop streaming as well.